Hey folks, welcome back. We've had lots of people lately ask how our garden is doing, so I thought we'd go out and do a little garden tour. So if you want to stick around for that and are interested, let's go get her done. We can start up here by the house. Kelly has her two green stalks over here growing. She's got quite a plethora of stuff planted in here, everything from parsley to cilantro to kale. We've been harvesting stuff out of here already for our salads. All the flowers are coming up around the grain bin. Kelly's got her hanging baskets done. I pulled her wash basin out here for her so she can get it going. She wants to plant flowers in it. She's got all of her stuff going around the chicken coop here. Beautiful. We probably had 3 cuttings off of our rhubarb already. Then Kelly's got other things planted over here. She could tell you the names. I really don't know the names of this stuff. Her elderberry's doing really well along here again this year. Going to have lots of elderberries. The fruit orchard's doing good. We still got a couple trees that just didn't make it, so I don't know what it is about our fruit orchard. It's just really hard to get fruit trees established. They get plenty of water. I think it's just a matter of finding the ones that like the climate here. We've got cherries and other things that are doing really well, pears, apples. It's just, we've pretty much given up on the peaches. No fruit this year. It has not been a year for fruit. We have to have perfect weather here in our part of Nebraska to get fruit. This year we had a late winter, kind of a heat wave, and that woke up all the trees. And then we had a late freeze, which killed all the buds, all the fruit buds. So no apples, no nothing this year. If you've got a recommendation on a really hardy fruit tree that would grow in a cold climate, like zone 4.5 to 5, give me a shout out down in the comments, because we'll figure something out and get it growing here. Got some herbs in our lick tubs over here. Got some sage. Got some chives, onions. We've been harvesting lots of stuff. Got some carrots over here. We've been harvesting some garlic. The grapes this year are just completely loaded. Got lots and lots of grapes. Check out this Concord grape down here. It's just got grapes hanging everywhere. I've never seen so many grapes on this vine. Our Kiowa blackberries are looking really good. The rose bushes around the chicken coop are going crazy again this year with that fertilizer that they pull from their roots. And the clematis, this was cut clear back to the ground. Look, it's already clear up over the top of the coop again. Kelly's huckleberries. She's got huckleberries planted here around the hydrant. You can see our asparagus row. We're looking forward to being able to harvest this next year. This will be the 3rd year, so next year we'll be able to get a good harvest. Everything's gone to the roots, all the energy so far, which is what they recommend. New this year is a whole row of potatoes. We have 3 different varieties of potatoes here on the outside of the garden. So looking through the root cellar, we had lots of stuff, so we didn't have to go real crazy this year. We've got some thyme that came back this year. This was acted as a perennial. We've got some peppers in this row here. You'll see these little blue spots here and there. That's spray pattern indicator dye. So what I've done is I've had to come in the garden and spot spray for our bindweed, because you can hoe that out all day long and it'll come straight back from its super long taproot. So the only way to get rid of bindweed in your garden is to spray it a little bit. I don't like spraying in the garden, but I just spot spray and it doesn't hurt much. Got a couple more peppers down here. We've spaced them out quite a bit by variety so they don't cross-pollinate. Peppers and celery down here. And then our cucumbers. The Portuguese beans that I planted here didn't really sprout very well. I don't know if the seed was bad or what. I made sure it didn't crust over, so must be have a bad germination rate. We've got some of our spare onions that we planted here after Kelly got done with the row. She interplanted onions and tomatoes there. Got some marigolds for the garden, and then a whole row of tomatoes. I haven't seen any tomatoes yet. We do have some flowers. It's a little early in the season for tomatoes. We usually get tomatoes pretty late. And then we've got a bunch of different varieties of tomatoes, some more marigolds. But I'll have to look these vines over a lot closer and see if there's anything coming. Probably turn the water on today. The tomato leaves are curling just a little bit, and it's okay to stress them just a little bit. We should have some zucchini, and yes we do. Check that out. Got our first zucchini coming on. And then further down this row, we have some more peppers. We have cauliflower starting to head. We've picked one of the heads already. There's all of our volunteer dill. That comes back every single year. We don't have to replant it. These two heads of cauliflower probably need to come in. And then Kelly's got, I think, acorn squash right here. That's going to take over this whole area right here once it gets going. And then some artichokes. And then some more beans that didn't do very well down here. More peppers. Look at our beautiful broccoli starting to head up. We'll be picking broccoli before you know it. And that's some kind of squash, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, that's a melon, actually. Kelly planted that. Kelly planted this, but I don't know what it is. Let's see, got a tag here. Collards. So we've got 4 collard greens here that are coming up. These are beans, some type of beans. And then more broccoli. Look in there. Beautiful. Beautiful broccoli. This is a cabbage. It's getting kind of wilty too. We'll get the water on. And these are a celebrity tomato and supposed to be the world's largest tomato. So I thought I'd try that just to play around with it. Ooh, got some peppers. Look at our green bell peppers here growing. I think that's what they are. Let me check the tag down here. Yep, sweet peppers. Got a watermelon down here. I planted one clear on the end, so left plenty of space. I've got some onions planted here that were on sale at the nursery, so I just grabbed some more just to fill in. You can see they're coming up. I didn't know if they'd come up or not because they were kind of in the bargain bin because they were a little dried up. And then I think that's just an empty cage. This is like a honeydew Crenshaw type melon there. And then Kelly planted this, so it's probably a cucumber or something. Let's check the tag on this over here. This is loofah. Another kind of peppers here. These are something pepper. I can't even read the tag. Fava beans sprouted really well. I think you've seen me plant those. Some more bindweed over here. And then we've got some cabbage. Several different kinds of cabbage. It's going to start heading up here pretty soon. And I believe these maybe Brussels sprouts. Let's check. Nope, more broccoli. Got plenty of broccoli without freezing it. More peppers. And then all of our raspberries. These should be putting on raspberries fairly soon. We'll be eating raspberries in the garden. Kelly found some border bricks on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to put along the grapevines over there. Give us a little mow strip. Still got plenty of compost, and we're making more for next year. Loving our little garden shed. It's been a fantastic addition to the property. We haven't done a lot of parades this year, so we may have one coming up for the wagon and the cub. Got my favorite place over here by the apple trees to sit and listen to our wind chime. Very relaxing. Bees are doing really well. They're nice and busy. And then of course the new pond. Really enjoying the new pond. I haven't went for a swim yet, but maybe someday soon. I need to get a solar aerator for that, so it keeps the algae bloom down. Went out to get the mail so we can give you the full view out here from the road. There's the pond and the barn, garden back behind the barn. Our little slice of heaven out here, especially this time of year. Then that's the road into town. Corn next door is looking good. Well, that's about it for the garden tour. We got a really cool shop project coming up that I think you're going to like, especially if you have a insect problem like mosquitoes and flies on your property. Our next project is going to help out with that, so stay tuned for that. As usual, stay safe, stay healthy. We love each and every one of you, and we hope that you come back and see us here on the farm real soon. We enjoy having you. See you later.